property to their houses, and that they are responsible for repair or normal wear and tear, or replacement should those pipes fail. And evidently, this is a company that provides insurance to land homeowners. So this is sort of a acknowledgement to let us know that you may get questions from people about this company, and are we in fact liable for our water lines? And this is saying we are. They also go on to say at the end of the letter that if we'd like to partner with them, they might share some of the profits that they make with us, which I didn't think we were interested in. But mostly this is just for our knowledge, so that if you have people saying, how come these people are sending us this letter and asking us to buy insurance to protect our water lines that run to our houses? So I guess it's mostly informational, unless anybody wants to pursue the fact of partnering with American Water Resources LLC.
I think we each got one of those, I did anyway. And it looks like kind of a scam to me, that people ought to be aware of before, and I don't know how I don't have city water, so I don't know how this is dealt with. Like the power line coming to your house, the power company owns right to your meter. So I don't know about the water line coming across your property, if they own right to the meter or not. I don't know how that works with town water, city water. I mean, we don't own the water, it's a separate company.
I contacted Maine Water. Brian Mitchell is the superintendent whose office is in Skowhegan, but I asked them about this because I recognize that people who get public water purchase from the private company in Oakland, and I wanted to have some idea whether this was a legitimate offer that people were receiving in the mail, and did they know about it. And they checked with their sources and found that it is a competitor. Maine Water offers this same service. The customer is responsible for the line from the main to the house. I don't know how many years you could have that with no problems, but be that as it may, Maine Water also will provide this same insurance, and this is a competitor's product, insurance product if you will, and they acknowledge that this is a legitimate company, and apparently they're new to this area, but they do. I looked at their website. They appear to be, and apparently it's a legitimate business offering a legitimate service. It's new to this area, but Maine Water wanted us to know that it is a competing product to a service they offer, so I leave it at that.
And I guess the thing from our purposes, yeah, if somebody receives a letter, they are responsible for those lines, but this is an insurance that they may never need.
Did the water company tell you that they were responsible for the line to the street?
Yes.
They did.
Yes.
See, like telephone company, power company, they own it to the meter, or the telephone company owns that little box on your corner of your house, but they're treated differently apparently.
We've run into it with Dan with the sewer, that the homeowner is responsible to the main.
Right,
To the main.
yeah,
And our responsibility ends at the main.
right.
Because we have to pay to put the line in and maintain it individually. So I know when I put water lines in, it was quite expensive to put the lines in.
You had to pay to get it to your house,
Yeah.
huh? Yeah.
Same with the sewer.
I didn't know how that was handled.
Mark? I'm all set, Mike.
I was gonna bring that up, Don. I just wanted to mention, I think Public Works did a great job during the storm, Peter, to keep the ice and water and stuff under control. I know we still got some roads that have some ice on them, but freezing up that tight after a flood is pretty hard to control. And I noticed the couple, three that I saw were well sanded, and looks like they'd been working on the snowbank, so. And one of my pet peeves, I hope everybody saw in the news that the Penobscot Narrows Bridge that they spent many millions of dollars on has been out of service because of ice falling on the cars.
Demolished 2 cars.
Yeah, one that didn't kill somebody. I hope the legislators that voted for that are real proud of that. That's all I wanted to complain about.
Young lady.
You're welcome to our meeting, thank you for coming. Do you have anything you'd like to put in tonight?
No, but I'm
Okay.
sure I'll have an email full of them.
There you go, thank you. Chief, I had nothing.
I make a motion, I adjourn.
I'll second.
All in favor? Thank you, folks, and have a good night.
What, you don't recognize me?
Dude, I just said, hey, hi, so polite,
Why,
right?
'cause you can remember my name.
How are you?
Perfectly good reason.